population projection is not same as population census. So when we do a census, we count the entire population, so we get to know the exact number. But projection is a scientific exercise, so that gives you about the likely future scenario. So what so far we have experienced, these projection numbers, particularly in case of population, are much closer to reality. So if not 2023, so maybe in 2024 or 25, India is going to take over China. India is surpassing China not because of the pace of increase of India's population is higher, but because the pace of decline of China's population is much faster. There are two variables which primarily affects the population scenario of a country. Those are births and deaths. We have almost 23 million births are taking place in the country every year annually, and 9.4 million deaths are taking place annually. That means the net increase to the population is about 13.2 million in a year. Whereas such number has reached to is almost zero or negative in case of China. And this population number will continue to increase, so maybe till 2060. So after which we can see a China-like situation where population is likely to decline. Definitely a good that we are number one country in terms of quantity of the population, but the quality of population has not improved significantly. Unemployment, underemployment is really is very high in the country. If you see our income level, we are far below many countries, and maybe less than half of China. So, and their per capita income is much lower. A reduction in population size in those high population or in high fertility districts would be helpful for developing those regional those areas. So now we say that the difference in income level, for example, the state of Kerala and Bihar, if you see what it was in 90s and what is now, this is widening over time. Current juncture, possibly we do not need a national population policy. Since 1951, India is the first country to implement the official family planning program. I think in the state of Uttar Pradesh, there is a policy that any girl who is marrying below age 18 is debarred from government jobs. So we had anybody is having more than 2 children are not allowed to contest the panchayat elections. So these are not new in the Indian context.
Suppose somebody becomes very harsh and says, no, let us have family planning more strictly, and what you are going to achieve? Already you have in most of the part of the country, number of children born to women is 2, and then you are going to further reduce, then there will be implication for son preference. there will be many things which women's empowerment and women's rights will be compromised. Even if you try to reduce through harsh family planning ways, I think this is not going to stop the population growth.
Now the total fertility rate is close to 2, and it has declined from from over 3 births in maybe in early 2000 till today is so 1 birth has been declined for women. Use of contraception, so they are also increasing the age at marriage, that largely affects the reduction in fertility.